and this is Mr. Santana. Just gonna go over how to compare different rates or different costs per unit. And in this case, we're talking about money per ounce, um, being as how we're going to need to get 180 ounces, but you'll see that in a moment. All right. So as it reads, Billy was at the store looking to get 180 ounces of water for his new weekly diet plan. He has to choose from the following: which is the least expensive option? So as you look at the table right here, you have Aquafina, Avion, and Poland Spring. All right. These are all made up figures, not necessarily what you would find in your store. But just for the sake of relevance, we use these names. All right. So that being said, what you had to determine here was first the cost of, and let me use this, it doesn't matter. All right, so you take the cost and you divide it by the number of ounces. What does that give you? Well, that gives you how much 1 ounce costs, right? So when you get this, what you're going to get is 8 cents per ounce. Okay, so it's 8 cents per ounce, right? Now I'm gonna get all of these before I go ahead and I calculate how much it would cost to get 180. But for all intents and purposes, here we go. Okay, so the Avion is $1.68 for 24 ounces. So I'm gonna divide by the 24 ounces. And once again, what this gives me is the cost of each ounce for the Avion, which is 7 cents per ounce. So in this particular example, Avion is thus far less expensive than Aquafina because it's less per ounce. So similarly, I'm gonna do the same thing for Poland Spring, and this one was 32 ounces, so I'm dividing by 32. And once again, that tells me how much it costs per ounce. So in this case, it's 9 cents per ounce. And let me create more separation on here so it's clearer. Okay, so obviously when I multiply all of those numbers by the same value, which is 180, I'm going to get the same order. You know, the Avion is going to be the least expensive, but I'll go through it anyway. Okay, so as it stands, for the Aquafina, it's 8 cents. And what I need is 180 ounces. So that equals $14.40. Okay, so for the Avion, which we already know should be the least expensive, it's 7 cents per ounce, and there's 180 ounces that I need to get. So if we calculate that, then what we end up with is $12.60. Once again, cheaper than the one above, right? So Poland Spring was 9 cents an ounce, and I need 180 ounces. So this one ends up being $16.20. So once again, showing that in both cases, Avion had the cheaper or the least expensive option. And that's how you would compare the different products based on the cost per ounce or the total cost if you're getting a specific amount.